Welcome back to another Excel tutorial. Today I want to explore how to use the NOT function. The NOT function in Excel is a logical function that is used to reverse the logical of its argument. If you give it a condition that evaluates to true, the NOT function will return false and vice versa. It is often used in conjunction with other logical functions like if, and, or to create more complex logical tests within Excel formulas. So how it works? The NOT function is straightforward. It simply takes a logical value which is true or false and will return the opposite value. So if the argument is true, NOT returns false, and if the argument is false, NOT returns true. The NOT function belongs to the group of logical functions within Excel and reverses the logical of its argument, so it will return false if the argument is true and vice versa. And the syntax starts by NOT, open parentheses, and then you have to type in a logical, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, logical is the condition to reverse. So in this data, we can write a logical function pretty easy. So we just say, for example, if quantity is greater than a specific value, or sales is greater or less than a specific value, this would be logical. So we just start by an equal sign, then we say not, and for example, we say quantity is greater or equal 3. So if this condition is met, then it should be true, but not will return false. And if the condition isn't met, then it will return false. You'll see what I mean in a second. So if I drag this down, you can see we are saying, okay, quantity needs to be greater or equal 3. So the condition isn't met, it's 2. It will return true because the NOT function will convert the false into a true. And for this row ID, the condition is met because we are saying if quantity is greater or equal 3, and here it equals 3, then the condition is true, but NOT will return false because it will just reverses the logical of its argument. And in real case scenarios, you will most often find it within if functions. So for example, inside our customers, we want all customers that are not Amazon. And if you have a longer list or bigger data set, the NOT function is really useful. So if we are saying for the customers, we want every customers except for Amazon, we can say, or we can first insert another column, and we are saying equals if, and then we need a logical test, and here we are using the NOT function. So we are saying if not the customer is Amazon, this is what we want to test. We have to close the parentheses. So now we have the logical test, and we will reverse it with a NOT. Then it's Google or Apple. So we can, for example, in this case, just write GNA and else. So if the value is false, then it's Amazon. So what will the NOT function do? It will check, is G10 Amazon? Okay, here it is Amazon. So right now the function is true. Then the NOT will replace it by false. So we're saying if D10 is false, then it's Google or Apple, else is Amazon, right? So we are hitting enter, and you can see we get Amazon, as our customer inside here is Amazon. And if we drag this down, we can see, for Apple it says GNA, and for Google it says GNA as well. So in this case, the NOT function is really useful, especially if you have like 10,000 of customers and you want to exclude some customers, or you want to exclude a specific company, or if you have like test orders inside your data set and you want to exclude your own company. You're saying, please give me every company, but not my own, or not this specific company that shouldn't be inside my data set. And for this, the NOT function is really helpful and can make your life a lot easier. And we can also use the NOT on the sales right here. but it's always the same kind of thing. So we start by an equal sign saying not, and then we have a logical, we say sales is greater or equals, I don't know, 300. So in this case, it will return true because it's smaller than 300, but as not reverses the logical of its argument, it will then be true, as you can see. For this, it will be true as well. For this, it will be false, and for the rest as well. So we can test it out. Yeah, like I said, for row ID 3, it will be false already because the argument is met. Sales equals 300. So yeah, the not function will reverse the logical of its argument. And yeah, it's always like this. The scheme is always the same. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a follow, and see you in the next video.